What is up, fam bam? Another episode, another time, another day, another weekend. It's crazy. It's hot in Arizona. Welcome to the Fatboy Sports Podcast. All you can eat sports. How are
Sir,
we
yes, sir.
doing today?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, allergies are kicking my butt this entire week. I'm sniffling and it's tough.
You know what? I am infamous for my allergies, and that's my burden to bear. As you know, your little brother suffers them immensely. But it's the mesquite in there. So we're live from
Yeah.
Arizona right now. The mercury's rising. It's on fucking. It's on fire. It's crazy right now. So it's hot, but right now there's a tree. It's our state tree. It's a Palo Verde. It's green and it's blooming and it's a beautiful bloom. It's this beautiful yellow flower, right? But the pollen from it is extreme. It gets you nasty. It's bad, and not to mention mesquites. So mesquites are not really native from here. They're acacia trees. They're actually from the Mediterranean. Hey, don't know. I know that I was a damn landscaper for too long of a time, but it's either it flowers. The pollen is thick or really dusty, and with the wind and then it not raining yesterday, it's just kicking my butt. I woke up with a tremendous headache. It was bad. It was ridiculous, but um it is what it is. How are you feeling today? Like, what's going on? Let me into the world of how you doing. How is your mental state? How is your emotional state? How is your stomach state? What have you ate? What's been going on with you since the last I checked up with you? I know we missed each other 2 days ago. We were at a ceremony. It is graduation season, and 'tis the season. Don't be drinking and driving, you know. But it's good to see family around this time. We all got these engagements, and we missed each other for our own reasons. But congratulations to Andres, my son. His little brother, he received an achievement for being a Latino, for being a Mexican American,
Man,
averaging
is he though?
over 3.5 GPA. He should have had a 4.0. Neither here or there, but perfection is good as long as progress is there, and we're very happy and proud for him. But tell me, how do you feel right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right. The allergies are kicking my butt, but other than that, we got a new season starting up in 2K, so I played a little bit of that. Just whooped on in some rec, but yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I ate some pizza earlier, got some Domino's in me.
Domino's, huh? Hey, Domino's is sneaky good, right? But see, I'm really a Pizza Hut guy, and that's a good fact, boy, discussion to have, man. Because
I
because
like
Pizza
Domino's
Hut
though because
pan
they got the
pizza,
coupons.
Meat Lovers is my favorite pizza of the commercial pizzas. But keep going, keep going.
Yeah, I like Domino's because the coupons. But yeah, today was a really good day.
So you felt what it's like to, dude. There's this coupon for Subway I get for 3 footlongs, right? For 17.99, bro. If you break those suckers in freaking in half, you could eat for 2-3 days, bro. I'm serious.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
All right, you play 2K, right?
yeah.
So
The
there
2K
is this
Madden.
content, and I want you to get in depth because I need to share this to everybody, and I need you to get in depth. I'm gonna share this to all my cowboy clubs, every sports club I have on Facebook. You will see the pop up in the light up. But I I want to ask you, there was a content creator and his girlfriend erased his 2K profile, and I guess he made money off of that. See, I'm not. I used to be a
Damn.
gamer, but when I had you guys, I couldn't game. I had to fucking work. Then you, you know what I mean. You took my 360.
Yeah.
You guys had my 360, and then I haven't played really gamed until 360. I could play Madden a couple of times and come back and whip your ass, but we'll have that
Nah,
discussion
nah,
later.
nah. You couldn't beat me anymore. You can't beat me
Well, you know
anymore.
what? I can't say
I'd
that right
whoop you
now.
so bad.
Oh wow, we'll do that. We'll see about sketch and see if I could sketch you because that's another thing. But tell me, how do you earn money doing that? And what did that girl do that she erased his 400 his profile worth 400K? Tell me about that, please.
Man, if she deleted his profile, first off, 2K has a system where you gotta pay money in order to make builds. So once you get a build, like in just my career, you gotta build up to 90 overall. You gotta pay money for VC or earn it. Nobody really does that. But once you get it to 90 overall, you can make other builds and get them all to 90 overall automatically, but you still gotta pay for VC to get them up to that. They just can get up to that level. But a lot of YouTubers make a lot of builds and they all bring them up all the way to 99 overall. That's a lot of money to do. It's about $100 a build just to make one up to 90 overall, plus getting it all the way to 99. But if he played my team, which is Mutt, basically Mutt from Madden, then this dude probably dropped thousands and thousands of dollars into that game just to get his team all the way up. But being a Twitch streamer, being a TikTok streamer, whatever he probably made a bank making content just like that.
It apparently went wrong with his girlfriend because um she did it as her own social media drop, and I guess it went terribly
Oh no, no,
terribly wrong. So
no,
yeah, I didn't I don't understand it. I'm cool, but I ain't that dude no more. I'm that dude in other things, but I ain't that dude. So that is
no.
our Gen Z moment of the Fat Boy
That's like
Sports Podcast.
5 months, 6 months of work. Damn, that poor dude. I feel for him.
He was pissed off to say the least, and
No,
we
he got to
feel
break up with her.
bad.
That's it.
We feel bad for him. So it's Friday night. Usually we're on Thursday nights. We had to do our thing, like we had our own engagements to do, and then yesterday I had one. So let's talk about the Dumbo in the room. Let's talk about the NFL schedule release. Schedule
Yes,
release.
sir.
We're going to talk about our individual teams. Talk to me about what do you find interesting of it? Who got screwed? Because all the time there's a team that gets screwed. Who has the easiest path? If there is such an easy, because we don't know how good teams are. It's funny that people could do a prognostication. See, I did it. Prognostication of how good your team is gonna be, but you don't know what your team is. And I guess we're content creators, so we're building content. But we're gonna do our own prognostication. I gotta slow down. And I see a lot of people killing my team, and rightfully so because they haven't done anything. But who do you think who has an easy schedule, and what are you excited for?
I'm excited for Sunday night and Monday night football because they finally got the matchups right. They finally put in the
Thursday's
good
clean too.
teams. Yeah, they finally got it. They stopped putting all the horrible matchups for those. I love that they got it right. They put quality matchups. Like not there's maybe one or two that are gonna go, like nobody's gonna really watch it just because of the teams, but they got really good matchups. I'm excited for later down in the year. Um, I think Cleveland got screwed over. Man, they got such a tough schedule. They're gonna be facing a lot of good teams, and I think that they're gonna have a tough one for them. I think Philly got a really good schedule. Philly's gonna do some work with that. I'm sorry for you guys, but they got a pretty easy one.
Well, we'll get to the Cowboys schedule because they the first six, no, six of the first eight are on the road, but they get all the tough in the beginning. If they survive, they got a good, down slow. But who knows? Because we know about attrition. What do you think about the first game? The first game of the season. What is it? The Ravens and the Chiefs,
The
right?
Chiefs. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That's gonna be quality TV. It's gonna be just like last year with the Lions and the Chiefs. And everybody's gonna love to watch Lamar get his revenge. Um, I think the Chiefs are gonna be a little interesting in that one because they look like they're gonna have a couple of players with some suspensions, and they're
Why is
probably
that?
gonna lose that game.
Elaborate. I don't know. Tell me.
They got what's Rashi Rice came up with some more stuff in him. With that whole arrest and that situation with his car. They got a couple of linemen today that got arrested for marijuana. For marijuana possession. So
Some marijuana.
yeah, that
Marijuana?
was
Nobody
weird.
cares about no marijuana, bro. Nobody cares about weed anymore. Nobody
No.
cares. Like
But
if they were in a different state, they would be it wouldn't be as bad. But I guess we'll see what if they violated the guidelines of the personal conduct policy. But it's something as small as Arizona as marijuana, especially here in Arizona, where we love it
yeah.
so much, where it's better than California because we can smoke. And it's better than Texas because we could have our firearms and smoke, which in there they can't. So, but that's the liberties that we have here in Arizona. But um, the the negotiation, their own what they did for arbitration, they leverage that weed isn't is severe. So, but who knows what happens and what they were doing, because it's not good to be smoking and driving, and I don't know the details of that. But I expect that the Chiefs are going to do this every year. They're going to downplay it, slow play it, get it, sneak in the playoffs, and then turn it on and kick ass. That's what usually good teams do.
Yeah. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. We're watching a dynasty happen right before our eyes. Patriots 2.0. It's not really good for the NFL to have dynasties like this. And they're just gonna keep winning. Nobody wants to watch them anymore, especially with Taylor Swift. There's a post saying that
That's
they
you.
made.
That's you. Because you know what? And I said this on our own podcast. Taylor Swift is the reason that the salary cap went up $30 million, more than 10% or 30%. $30 million, because it was like having the Cowboys play the Patriots in the ultimate game. They had so much different eyes that made so much different revenue, and that's better for the league. And speaking of revenue and the schedule release, a big thing is going on how they're abusing us with all these streaming services. So they're gonna have two
Oh
games
my
on
god, the
Christmas on
Netflix.
Netflix. But if you don't have Netflix, or you're not stealing it from your family, like I
No,
don't get it.
they stopped password sharing. You can't even do that anymore.
I yeah, you can. It's to a certain amount, and then if there's too much, you'll turn on yours and you'll get kicked the hell out. Trust me, I know. But um, people are crying about this. I got mad with the Peacock service because the Peacock service is with the Arizona basketball game against Purdue. I was at a certain place and I couldn't get it, so I didn't watch that game. But as far as the NFL, you will watch it if you want to see it. But they gouge us on Christmas, and
Yeah.
the thing is, we'll do the subscription, the free subscription, and then we'll forget that week, and then bam, it's on your account.
And you know what's crazy? They'll probably end up making sure that you gotta do the the upgraded version of Netflix, not the one where it's commercials now. That's gonna be sad.
It's gonna turn into TV, and then you're gonna be like, "This ain't Netflix." So, dude, I'm old enough to remember when Netflix was DVDs. That they mailed DVDs to you. It was Redbox mailed to you.
Oh
I
yeah,
swear.
I
I think
remember Redbox.
I owe them money. I knew I owed Redbox a lot of money for that. So, yeah, and then I'm happy Amazon got better games. They got good. They got better games. They got the Cowboys in the first month instead of waiting to the end of the year. So that's exciting. That's exciting for me. And it's just we're just getting matchups, quarterbacks. Do you see yourself going to any games?
I probably will, especially my birthday. My birthday lands on a Sunday, so I'll probably end up going to a game for my birthday. I
All
want to
right.
I want
Well,
to try to make it to a couple more.
okay. Going into that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's
Let's
do
talk
it.
about the Cardinals release. Let's talk about the Cardinals schedule. Let's talk about it. Let's go one game by game. Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna lose? And then we'll do this twice. We'll do this before the we're doing this now, and then we'll do this when the season the season begins, and then we'll see if we were right or not. Okay,
All
you down
right,
with
all
that?
right. Yeah.
All right. You talk to me. You tell me. You
All
got Josh
right.
Allen. You tell me about your team. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Week one, okay. Week one is gonna be the true testament of the Cardinals. It's gonna be the game that shows us where we're actually at, what we can do. It's gonna be the season, the testament to what we are. Yeah. So I personally think we're gonna win. I don't think the Bills are the Bills anymore. After they got rid of so much talent, so many
Where's the game
people
at?
at Buffalo. So
You'd rather
I
play
mean, I get
Buffalo in September.
yes, yes, way more than December. God, having a snow game with them, ooh. But they're not the team that they used to be. They got rid of their corners. They got rid of Jordan Poyer. They got rid of their wide receivers. They really nothing scares me from them. Josh Allen's turnover prone QB. He might make some plays here and there, but I'm not scared of him. I think we beat him. The Rams,
It's
week two.
let me comment on this. What time is the game? Is it a, a 1 o'clock start or a 3 o'clock start?
Let me check.
So for us, it's a 10 o'clock start or a 1 o'clock start. So
Yeah,
let's is it a 10 o'clock start?
it's a 10 o'clock start.
It's a 10.
10
So
o'clock on the East Coast.
statistics say, I know it's the beginning of the season, they're going to be rested, but that jet lag is a bitch.
Oh, it is.
And then
It
the
is.
early start. And yes, we're a southern state, but we are a West Coast team. And you're on the
Yeah.
NFC West. Statistics say you're going to lose that game. I think you're going to be competitive, and I think you'll lose that game very close. We'll see what attrition does for you guys as far as and them too, because we don't know what happens in training camp. Light a candle, light a fucking candle for your quarterbacks, all
Yeah.
our quarterbacks, because we want a good season. But statistically, it doesn't go good for the traveling team in that. So I'm not saying about personality, because you got to give credit where credit is with Josh Allen. I know they lost a lot and your team is on the rise. I think you're going to lose a competitive game where you're going to make a statement and you're going to be a team to be reckoned with. So it's going to be a moral victory for you if they exist. So you're going to lose that game. Next
I'm
game.
not scared about attrition though, because Jonathan Gannon got everything out of this team when they were all backup quality players, and they were
When I
all
say
like
attrition, I say your
bench
quarterback.
players. Yeah, I get that. Kyler,
or
yeah,
Josh
but
Allen as well. I'm not saying something can happen to Josh Allen. Once you lose that, I'm sorry, we're in a league where the quarterback is the most important thing. So that's what
yeah,
I mean.
I get that. I get that. I don't know. I just
So
don't think the Bills
you
will win.
have the Buffalo Bills winning. I have the no losing. I have them winning, or whatever. Next game.
I hate playing the Rams. They always have our number. I see us just flat out losing this one. I don't see any other way. I don't think we beat the Rams this
You're
year.
a realist.
They always have our number. They always beat us. It's whatever. I'll give them that one. But week 3 against the Lions, yeah, we're losing too. We're losing that one too. Week
Wait,
4,
let's talk about the Rams game. We're making a show here. We're getting content. I know you want to go beat the Lions first. Well, let's deal with the time of day, the venue, and all that stuff. Okay, hold
on
on.
my birthday
So let me look because I
at
am
1 o'clock
old and I can't see for shit. And where's the game at?
in Arizona at 1 o'clock.
I got Arizona winning this game because they are due. They are due. I know that Puka Nakua and Matthew Stafford, and they got a good thing. And then their running game is revamped. Their defense, they got the defensive guy that they want. But um, I like the Cardinals right here, coming back pissed after playing a tough team that they should have beat, but they lost to. Is going to come back and they're going to beat the Rams for the first time in what, 3 years, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm an optimist too. Like I would love them to beat them, but at the same time, it's been a while. Kyler hasn't beat them in a while. I think since his rookie year, so it's gonna be a tough game.
It's gonna be a division game, and these games, these one score games, really matter to playoff seeding. It really does. Losing to the
Yeah,
Cardinals killed us last year. Losing, they did. It was a conference game. It killed us. It went from first place to second place real quick. We could have used that bye. That
yeah.
bye. We could have used it. So, all right. Next, where are you at? What time and who's next?
At home, let's see. At home at 1 o'clock. I just don't see it. I just don't see this one. They
Well,
have
you
a
tell me.
great.
Tell me why.
They got a great line. Period on both sides. That's not something we really have. So I just see them out physicaling us. Last year we were horrible against the run. It's something the Lions do very good. I think it will be improved against the run this year, but we don't really got the beef up front for that. Uh, the Lions are just they're the number 1 seed in my opinion for the NFC. I see them beating out San Francisco. I see them really winning it all. I really hope to see them in the Super Bowl, but we're not beating the Lions.
Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and all that shit. It's not real. And lions ain't gonna win no fucking Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Um, just they should have been in the Super Bowl last year.
They
And I
should
think
have.
they're gonna come back down to earth. I know they've upgraded in their secondary. They got the guys they needed, but Dan Campbell is a good coach, but he is the strength and their weakness of their team, along with Jerry
We
Goff.
killed them in the playoffs. Killed them in the playoffs.
No, that Cowboy game alone. Okay, you didn't get your call. You're 5 yards back. Kick the damn ball.
Yeah.
Go to overtime. Go to overtime. No, and they lost the damn game where they could have probably won because they had momentum. But right here, I'm with you just because of their experience, their momentum. You can't deny a great line. And that's where
Yeah.
I'm banking with my team, but we'll talk about that. You can't deny a great line. So, yes, I have you guys losing this game at home. So, see, and then you having them having losing 2 straight home games, huh?
Yeah. We haven't been good at home in the last couple of years. We've been
Unless you play
terrible at home.
Dallas.
Exactly.
All right. Next game. What time and where?
At home, Washington, 1 o'clock. That's easy, easy dub. Easy dub.
Dub.
Easy dub. Dub
Dub.
City.
Let's make a dub in the club. Yes, Jaden Daniel is coming back to the Valley, and it's going to end the same way he left it. Next game, tell me what time and where.
At San Fran. Another 1 o'clock game. See, it's weird with San Francisco because we always do we
You
always
guys play
beat
them
them
well.
one, they beat us one. But it always rotates where we're winning and where they win. Most of the time we beat them in their house and they beat us in our house. So I really don't know which one will beat them in, but I'll say this one's a dub and we'll lose in week 18 against them.
So you got the
So,
dub.
yeah, we got the dub.
Mm, hmm. So it's tough. And you know what? I'm going to go off of you because I hate these motherfuckers. I got you sweeping these motherfuckers. I got everybody sweeping these assholes. So, with no logical explanation of more than my feelings, and this is feelings over facts today for me. Let's go Birds.
Let's go
Next
Birds.
game, tell me who, when, and where.
Packers, 10 o'clock, and Green Bay.
See, there goes that East Coast swing. But like I said, you're lucky because this is better than being there. This is going to be no October, correct? A little mid
Yeah.
October or late
Yep.
October.
No, it's the 13th. So
See, it's
middle.
mid October. It's not going to be. It's not going to be frigid, and it's not going to be there. So you like it or not, that climate change and that is going to be affected. I say you guys are going to lose this game. They're going to be a dramatically better, not dramatically, but I like Jordan Morgan to that offensive line, and they're going to run. They're going to run you guys, and it is factual that that teams that drive west usually drive west or go west and have that early start, they lose that game.
Hey, I agree. I think we do lose this game because they are the better team. They're a more talented team. That's just facts. They got a better line. They got way better corners than us. Their wide receivers, I think we're just on par with them when the wide receiver, just because Marvin Harrison is a rookie. We don't know what he really is yet, but I see us losing this game too. I think it's another close game though. I don't see any games being blowouts for us. I think we stay close with just about every game.
And you know that is a good thing, and at the same time, it's a bad thing
Yeah.
because I had a coach named Jason Garrett forever, right? And he was the 8-8 king, and we would lose close games. Sometimes games is all about coaching, but and sometimes the moral victories stack up, but at the same time, it's like, come on, there's got to be that break in that band. So,
Let's see, when you're rebuilding and you're going into year two, these moral victories and these close games, you really do take on a heart because when you're rebuilding that next year, those close games are supposed to be dubs.
so
They're
would you say
supposed to be
you are
dubs.
the 2002 Lions? Is that what you're
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's exactly where we're at.
Well, next game. When, where, what time?
This is our lone primetime game.
Ain't
Monday
that
night.
sad? Ain't that sad?
It's okay.
Sad.
They hating. They hating. It's
And they
okay.
hate it.
They hating.
They about the dollar bill, y'all.
Nah, man. Everybody thinks we're a bottom of the league team again. We're not. We're not. And I'm sorry, but the Chargers they're rebuilding. They just rebuilt. They got rid of all their vets. They still have Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, but they pretty much got rid of their entire receiving core.
Don't forget about
Who
that
are they gonna throw
safety,
the
man.
ball
That
to?
safety's he's a badass.
Oh, Derwin's nice, but Derwin's always hurt. He's always hurt. So I mean, how
Look,
good can you
I
be
think
when you're not there?
Hardball's gonna make it interesting. I don't think Justin Herbert is special. He's all
He was
he is. What is he? He is. Have you ever seen like all right? This is what he is. He's a Silverado, right? He's beautiful. He has a beautiful paint job. He's lifted. He got the tires. He has everything. Then you find out it's not a 4x4. And then you find out it's a V6. So it ain't gonna pull nothing out of anywhere. It just look good. It look very
he
good.
hasn't won
It'll
nothing, and
get
they
you
had to
laid.
put teams with him.
It'll get you laid. That's it. But it ain't gonna win you no races. It's not gonna pull nothing out of nothing. You're gonna get stuck in the sand. You're not, and that's what Justin Herbert is to me. Where's this game at again?
In Arizona too.
I say a dub.
It's a dub.
I say a
1000%
dub. It's a dub. It's a dub. So next you got the fish. You got the fish coming in. Tell me where and when.
In Miami, 10 o'clock. Another East Coast morning game.
They're screwing you guys.
They are.
This is what I was talking about. Who got screwed? This is you guys getting screwed.
Yeah. And it's not fun, but these are the only ones that we got. It was Buffalo, Green Bay, and Miami. Those are the only ones that we got like that.
You should add up those miles.
We actually ended up middle of the pack in miles. If you check it on NFL, we got middle of the pack in miles.
See, that's why you're you, and you got that time. All right, they're funny. So
I don't think this is gonna be another good game. It is, but Tyreek Hill is Tyreek Hill. We don't have the corners to keep up with him like that. Jalen Waddle, I think it's another L right here.
Especially I'm with you, and same. The sentiments are the same. I'm with you. They have a good coach.
They do.
They got Miami on their side. The travel kills you, and I'm on the same boat. Tell me the next game, and then we'll tally what we have so far. Okay? Do you have a pen and paper?
Bears in Arizona. The Bears in Arizona, and this is when what's it called? Daylight savings comes in now. This is gonna be a 2:00 game.
What's daylight savings? I'm from Arizona. It never affects me. I've never changed
Everybody
my clock
else
in my whole life.
So Caleb Williams is a rookie. I think he's gonna hit a rookie wall. I think we win. I really think that they're special. They're the best part of the Bears is their receiving core, and I think it's a dub.
I'm with you there
too. Better team.
I don't think Caleb Williams is special. He got to show me because I don't think he's special. He's too much of a whiny player. He's not my cup of tea. I think he's going to be a fragile cat. Maybe they prove me wrong, but for now I need to see. And in this, and when it comes to it, I like Kyler Murray more than I like Caleb Williams because I've seen Kyler Murray beat me, and that's what it is. So tell me your win-loss.
Right now I got us going. Let's see, 1, 2, 5 and 4 in the first 9 games.
I got you going 1, 2, 3. I got you guys going 4 and 4.
4 and 4.
Yeah,
I got 4 and 4. There's 9 games.
Well, what's up? Oh, I got you guys going 4 and 5. Excuse me.
4 and 5.
I got you guys going 5 and 4.
See, so we got the same one. Well, what's games different though? Because you said we're losing.
I say you're winning against the Niners.
Yeah, so did I.
You said you're beating the Niners. I said losing
Buffalo.
To.
Oh, you said we're winning LA. I don't think we beat LA.
Yeah, that's the difference. So you have it 5. That's that 5 swing. You got it that way. I got it this way. So I got more faith in your team. See, go Red. See, dude, right there. So 5 and 4. Next game
in Arizona, 2 o'clock against the Jets. In Arizona.
At what time?
2 o'clock.
I'm not an Aaron Rodgers guy, man, but they're a tough team. They're a tough team.
Their defense is amazing. They got a great defense, and they added Hassan Reddick to that edge rush too.
Hassan Reddick is overrated. You know
Man, I'm
that.
still salty that Steve
I know
Keim
you're
was such a bad
salty.
GM. But
I
yeah,
say the
I think we
Jets
lose
is
this.
dumb.
Yeah, they take this. They got a way better offensive line. Brees Hall's a monster. They got nasty defense. I don't think
Tyron
we win that.
Smith. Yeah. So okay, I got them at 5-5. You got them at 4-6. Correct.
I got them at 5-5 too.
All right, 5-5.
Yeah,
All right. Next week is a bye, and then in week 12 we see the Sea Chickens. Where we see the Chickens, and at what time?
in Seattle at 2 o'clock. I think we beat them.
Oh,
We
dude, it's
always
hard.
have their number.
Their fan base is still their fan base, but I don't believe in Geno Smith.
No,
I'm not a
Geno's
Geno
took
Smith
he
guy.
took
There's
a
no more
step
Bobby
back last year.
Wagner. I think they're going to take a big step back
Yeah,
this
they
year.
lost Bobby. They lost Jordan Brooks. Both of their starting inside linebackers. Both their safeties are gone. They only
Where's
have
Adams at?
Leonard
What
Williams.
happened to Adams?
He's a free agent.
Nobody's picked him up.
I don't think so.
Damn, that's one
He's
of
a
the worst
linebacker
trades in
now.
history. I think
Yeah,
that cost Pete Carroll his job.
he two first round picks for
Dude, Jake
Jamal Adams.
Ferguson owned him. He's
Yeah,
like owned him, and that's Ferguson. Like he was just such a liability. Once he got hurt, he wasn't the same dude. He wasn't the same dude.
not at
And,
all.
yeah. So all right. So we got him at 6-5. Next game. Where? What time?
Minnesota, 11 o'clock morning game. I don't know.
I don't know. We
I don't
don't
know.
know about JJ. I'm not a JJ McCarthy guy, but it could be Sam Darnold. Doesn't Sam Darnold look like a cartoon superhero? Like he has like a Johnny Bravo look to him, like
He
his
does.
chin, and like doesn't he look like that to you?
You know what? I'm a Sam Darnold fan. I thought he was done dirty in New York. I thought he was given such crappy teams, no real help. I think Sam Darnold still can be a good QB. He's not gonna get that chance anymore because they drafted JJ. But what scares me is there's still players on that offense. DJ Hopkins, Jordan Addison. I think this game goes 50-50, and it's going to depend on the Vikings.
You call him the tie. You call him the tie.
I don't know.
This ain't
I
fucking
really,
hockey, bro. This ain't soccer, bro. This is football, not football.
you know what? I'll give us the edge because their defense isn't really nothing special. It's old. They don't really got a good defense. I think Kyler dices them up. I think this will be the game we see about $150 from Marvin Harrison.
$150.
$150.
$150. Who's their cornerbacks?
Byron Murphy, I know, is one of them.
Yeah.
He's not that special. Nothing really good.
I'm
I
gonna
don't really know
say,
who else.
dang. I'm gonna say you guys find a way to lose this game.
You think we lose?
No, you know what? You're gonna win this game because I don't know. Who do they got? Unless Justin Jefferson goes off,
True.
and it's a
True.
Justin Jefferson, Marvin Harrison Jr. face off. That's cool. That's it. So you know what? I'm gonna stay with my initial pick. I say that Minnesota is going to beat you guys, and it's again with travel, and it's the youth of your team. So I got them at 6-6 right now. And then again, the next game is at home against the Chickens
Seattle.
again. What time?
This is gonna be a 2 o'clock game. Dub. I think we sweep them.
You got the dub in the nub with the club. Yeah, I think you sweep them as well. So we say 7-6. All right. Oh, it gets interesting. Where is this game? When is this game? And talk to me about it.
Arizona, 2 o'clock. Another home game. Come on, man. It's the Patriots. Come on. This is
We
a
don't
bottom
know.
of the league
We
team.
don't know what grit they have. We don't know what they are. So
They don't
let's
have
do a quarterback
receivers.
to
Their
quarterback
tight ends suck.
comparison. Is it going to be Jacoby Brissett?
No, it's gonna be Drake May.
Think it's
They
gonna be Drake
at
May by
this
this
point,
time?
if Drake May's not starting, then they
By week
really don't believe
15,
in him.
you're right. I
If
say
he's
a
not
dub for
playing by then, he's a
Arizona.
bust.
Dub for
Yeah, this is
Arizona.
a
So
dub.
where are we at?
Now
7
it's
and 6.
Carolina. I got them at 8. No, this is 9, right?
I got them at 8 and 7. Yeah, 8 and 6.
I got them at 9 and 5.
You got them at 9 and 5.
9 and 5.
You
I see
talking
us
with your
winning
chest?
4 straight
Hey,
games after the bye.
in your house, did you find something and smoke on it because you're tripping? Nah, it's
You
funny.
look at the teams after the bye though. Look at that nice
Yeah, you're right.
schedule after that bye.
Okay, I got I got 8 and 7 with the winning, and I got them going 9 and 7 after this Carolina win. Like they have a kid quarterback. I hate David Tepper, and it is what it is. So I got you guys at 9 and 7. The next game is this is where it gets interesting for you guys. These next two games could determine if you guys got a playoff spot. You guys are fighting with the Cowboys for one.
Yeah, this is gonna be real good stretch for us, but I'm a realist, man. I think we lose in LA.
I think so too. You guys, and it's really unrealistic to think you guys will sweep. So I already said you guys will win the front end, and I think you're gonna lose in the back end.
Exactly.
So I got you guys at 8 and 8 right now.
I got us at 10 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then another, like I said this earlier too, we always go 1-1 in San Fran with San Fran. So I already had us winning in San Fran. I think we lose against San Fran week 18. They're gonna be fighting for position in the playoffs. I don't see this. I think we end the season.
I think San Francisco is not going to have nothing to play for. They're going to have it wrapped up, and you guys are going to get this dub. I swear. So you guys are going to sweep San Fran, one out of spite and one out of logic. So I got you guys going 9 and 8, and that's
9 and 8.
9 and 8. I got you guys. 9
Yeah, I
and
see
8.
10 and 7. So.
And Vegas says that you guys are only we guys are 6.5 under, correct?
Yeah.
So
let's see, Vegas would have us losing the first 3 games. I don't see that. I see us winning the one of them at least in the first 3.
All right. Well, you heard it from the horse's mouth. My record prediction for the Arizona Cardinals, and I'm being real generous, and maybe 2 of those wins are not logical, and it's just pure out of spite, and it could be those 2. So don't hold it against me or hold it against our football acumen or mine. But remember, you're listening to the Fatboy Sports Podcast. Me and right here, Kuiper AZ, Mondo right here. And we're getting her done. Remember, like, subscribe. I know it's a Friday night. You could always get it on the back end on your YouTube, but we needed to make this because we're making this. So, like I said, I got them at 9 and 8. And what do you have them as again?
10 and 7. I'm gonna say one more thing about your prediction, though. You have us going 5 and 1 against our division in your prediction. I don't see that. I think we go 3 and 3. Getting swept by the Rams.
Well, two of those wins are unrealistic. All right, the sweep is really imminent with Seattle, and then you going 1-1. The 1-1 with the Rams is realistic because you got to beat them sometime. Just like the Cowboys are going to lose to the Redskins or the Giants. sometime, but they've been owning them for the last fucking 10 years. It's ridiculous. Dak Prescott's record against these guys is crazy, but they're gonna lose. Eventually they're gonna lose. It's statistically going to happen. And when it comes to the San Francisco 49ers, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Fuck the Niners.
So now it's my turn. My turn.
Let's
So,
see this.
of course, the Dallas Cowboys have six primetime games, and let's talk about that first. And it is what it is. It is.
It's
Let me take the. Oh, okay. I sorry, I'm producing, and I'm still doing this, and this is horrible. Forgive me because I suck at this. That's why producers out there, you guys are the most valuable. So the Dallas Cowboys amongst, who is it? The Steelers and the Jets?
No, the Niners and the Jets.
Niners. And rightfully so. That's royalty. That's NFL royalty, and eyes are going to be on that game. And one of those games are against each other. I don't know yet because I have a lot of expenses, and I've taken a medical leave from being an electrician these last 4 weeks. So I'm playing catch up. I need the mustard. But it's not either here or there. But that might be a possibility to go, and it's a thing. People like Jake Paul, people like Donald Trump, people like Floyd Mayweather get a lot of eyes on them, and people like, or teams like the Dallas Cowboys get eyes on them because people hate the Dallas Cowboys, so they're not watching necessarily to them watch them win. Finish this. Why are they watching them?
To watch them lose. Hate them Cowboys. Not America's team anymore.
Cowboys? I ever run it? I was never a horrible person. I hate Cowboy fans, by the way.
It's just that Cowboys fans are just arrogant, cocky, and they always are on TikTok. They're on social media. It's our year. Let's go, Cowboys. And all we get to do at the end of the year is laugh in y'all's faces.
That's horrible.
It's so much fun.
Be supportive. All right. Is there something about and the thing is, you know what makes a lot of fans didn't like Tony Romo, and that's obvious. I didn't like Tony Romo. I still don't like Tony Romo. I think it's beautiful that Tom Brady's going to be calling these big games.
Oh yeah.
Because I cringe when I hear Tony Romo in the playoffs talking about playoff moments and fucking playoff thing. Like, what the fuck do you know about this moment, motherfucker? What the fuck do you know about this shit? Nah. So Tom being on it is ultra cool. And you know what? Who gets the shaft in that situation? What is it? Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen did a really good job.
$7 million cut to his salary.
And it sucks, but he did a good job. He hosted, but he knew this was coming. Tom had that contract before he even retired. So he knew honestly, it was coming.
If he didn't know, he would have never taken the pay cut.
He knew, and you know what? He's gonna get picked up somewhere, and he's doing well for himself. He's created the whole tight end U thing. But doesn't Greg Olsen? Have you ever seen American Pie? Because that's my. Have you seen American Pie?
Yeah.
Do you ever get Steve Stifler vibes from him? Like he's like Steve Stifler on steroids. I just can't. Once you see it, you can not unsee it. You see Stifler, yeah. And then his voice sounds like Stifler. But we would all be lucky to find a Stifler's mom. Anyway, I digress. Let's go into the Dallas Cowboys schedule. And let me take this banner off. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being so patient with this bullshit ass producer. So, America's team is going to start in the afternoon against a very, very, very good team. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The Browns have a good O line. They have a great D line. They have a good defense. Where I have pause for them is their quarterback. We don't know who Deshaun Watson is. If he's gonna tap into old Deshaun Watson and Amari Cooper had great rapport with Joe Flacco. He had a great end of the season, and he's gonna come with a vendetta and a score to settle. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that the Cowboys could lose this first game and doing that whole travel, but the travel distance between Ohio and Dallas isn't as great. Cowboys ain't a West Coast team. They're not an East Coast team. Their travel schedule is right smack dab in the middle of the country. That's why they've always been a good team. Me with them right now, let me pop this up. Jeez, man. Me with them right now, the game is at 325, 125 is the afternoon game. Tom Brady's first game, I might add. I say they win this game. I have a confidence in this team. This team is getting shitted on. This line is getting shitted on. This running game is getting shitted on. And I'm usually the pessimist. And I say, yup. And I say this. But now that all these Cowboy fans are shitting on them, go with CJ Stroud. Go with Stitch or Twitch, whatever that fucking dude's name is. That motherfucker, whatever that. Go with that motherfucker if you're in it. But you know what? The Cowboys are going to win their first game.
I don't think so. I truly don't think so. And you know why? Because Myles Garrett. Because Myles Garrett gets to go up against a rookie offensive tackle. That is gonna be a nightmare for Dak.
Well, and that's where I'm different than other Cowboys. I don't think Guyton's gonna be there. I think Tyler Smith's gonna be out there. I really do. But you see good signs of Guyton. He's already working with Manyweather already, which is great. That's fucking phenomenal. Everybody trains in Dallas anyway. So I'm not blind in it. Our defense is gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. There's no more Nick Chubb, right? He's still gonna be hurt, right?
He's gonna be back.
He'll be back
week 1.
Dude, how much ACLs can you take out of cadavers? I swear to God.
I don't know, man. He was good after one ACL tear. If anything,
this is his third. You don't understand.
Nick Chubb is still a good Nick Chubb.
He did one in the pros, and then he did it twice already.
I still think he's gonna be a great rusher. If not, they still got what's his name, Jerome something. He played good as a backup for them, but their style of play for offense is running the ball, and their style on defense is get to the quarterback. If you guys have Tyler Guyton and Steele as your tackles week 1, that's not gonna be good, especially because Mike McCarthy loves to pass the ball, and you guys don't have a running back yet.
See, that's where I'm gonna argue my ass off, because I like this Cooper Beebe. You like this Cooper Beebe. I like Tyler Smith.
But he plays guard.
I love, of course, Zach Martin. Terrence Steele is a year removed. He got better at the end, because I've been calling him Terrence Aluminum, right? I think this line is going back to where it was. I like
playing center.
Everybody liked the Steelers line draft picks, and what they got was phenomenal, right? With their guys. But we got guys coming in with guys on the line that are all pros already. You feel what I'm saying?
You guys got guards right now, and rookie tackles. They just don't play good against
rookie tackle. The other one is Steele, and he was a Pro Bowler the year before he got hurt. He was on the verge of the Pro Bowl. Then he tore his ACL. So
I still think Miles Garrett
I just have this very great optimism about our line. Look, we had a great line in 15, and we talked about this, and I told you about that Darren McFadden. I can't get that out of my head, and I'm gonna fight with that. Zeke's gonna show something out. I like the way Rico Dowdle runs the ball. I think they just got the wrong combination, and they're gonna find somebody. There's somebody that's not on this team yet. But for now, I got the Dallas Cowboys winning this game. Our next game, and we're going to go through these. The bunnies, we'll go through them a little faster. The next game is at home versus the Saints, and it's a morning start. I don't see the Saints doing shit here. This is another dub.
I don't either. Yeah, I think it's a dub too. They're old. They got a good secondary, but I overall I think it's a dub. I think Derek Carr is going to choke that game.
Next game. See, this is a guy that gives me fit. Right now, Granderish is still picking up his fucking ankles from the last time we played Lamar Jackson. There's something about Lamar Jackson that the Cowboys can't contain, and their defense is raw. But we don't know what they're going to look at. Look with how they're going to look with the line that the linebacker that they lost. So we got to see what they are, but the Baltimore's always going to have players. Their system, they always got guys, and
see, you talk about the linebacker that they lost, Patrick Queen. They drafted Trenton Simpson that same year. Like he's a second-year player this year. That dude's a baller. I watched him play in the snaps that he got. Like every single game I watched the Ravens, because the Ravens are the Ravens, right? When I watched that dude play, he looked exactly like Patrick Queen, exactly like Roquan Smith. Like they got an amazing linebacker trio. They lost one, now they got a duo. I don't see them losing a step on defense. And if they do, it'll be from free safety.
Lamar's just not a good matchup for us, and I see them losing this game at home.
Yeah,
but the thing is, the Cowboys don't lose home games. Yes, they lost against Love. Yes, that was just totally different. It is what it is. But before that, they had a big winning streak, and I was there last year. First time I could leave the state in four and a half years. I left the state. I went to fucking Arlington Stadium. It was immaculate and spectacular. It was Thanksgiving. It was one of the best times I ever had in my life. And that is a home field advantage. It's such a home field advantage. So it was either or, losing to the Browns or winning against the Ravens. So I will respect Lamar Jackson more than Deshaun Watson and say they'll lose to the Ravens in that. Next, I like the Giants defense. They have built a motherfucking defense. You can't sleep on this motherfucking defense.
No, that defensive line is nasty.
Dexter, dude. Dexter Lawrence is a monster. Thibodeau is a monster. They just drafted. They got the guy from Carolina. What's his name?
Brian Burns.
They got Brian Burns. See, when there's a dude named Burns on the line, it's cool. When there's a guy named Burns in your backfield and he's a cornerback, it's not cool to have a cornerback named Burns. It's not. But Brian Burns is there. Their linebacking core is off the chain. Their secondary has got their shit together. I am very, very aware. I'm not gonna say scared. I'm very aware of this team and that. But saying that, they play another side of the ball. And I'm sorry. I know they picked up on Napier or Neighbors. But who the fuck do they got throwing them the ball?
Yeah, it's a dub. Their offense is going to be trash. They don't got a running back. The receivers, they only got Neighbors. Their tight end. Waller is going to retire. I don't see them having any offense. So, yeah. It's
going to be like last year. It's going to be the last year's Jets.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants are going to look like last year's Jets. For real.
Yeah.
They're going to look like last year's Jets. So, that's another dub. Another dub. So the next game is interesting.
Sunday night football.
Sunday night football. This game is always a great game, and this is another game I wanted to go. We were thinking about going to. I don't know. I have a. It's this game, the San Francisco game. I'm really wanting to go to this game, but San Francisco is the only West Coast game I got, and then the time of the week buys me more time to save more money. You know what I mean? So, but so that these are the two. Me and my partner have been thinking about this. So I like their offensive line. Their defense is always going to be their defense.
Nasty defense.
And it's in their house.
I think this game comes down to who the quarterback is for them. If it's Russ, I think it's a dub. If it's Fields, I think it's an L.
You know what? You are very, very astute, my boy. But Justin Fields throwing the ball is still a liability.
No, I
Justin
mean for
Fields
them.
running the
For
ball,
them.
that's
It's
a
a Russ,
liability for
yeah.
the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, if
I'm
they got
gonna
Russell
say
Wilson,
Russ
they win.
right now,
If they
and
got
if it's
Fields,
Russ,
they lose.
I say a dub.
Yeah.
Cowboys win this game. The Cowboys win a gut out good game because I like Dak Prescott over Russ, and he's gonna be bumpy future while he goes. And the Cowboys gonna win this game. Now they got a home game against the Detroit Lions.
It's gonna be
You
a
think
great
the Lions
game.
are better than last year?
I think they are. Their secondary is a lot better, man. That was their one weakness. And they got a second year of Jahmyr Gibbs. They got Jared Goff coming back. They signed year 2 of Sam Laporta. They added to their defensive line. I think I'm sorry, I think you guys are losing.
I don't believe in Jared Goff. I don't, because yes, the Cowboys did win that over a technicality or whatever, but the Cowboys were moving the ball, and Dak looked comfortable in that pocket. See, you forget CD Lamb fumbled the ball in the 2-yard line. It would have put the game away. I know Jimmy Johnson brought his magic. I don't respect the Lions as much as everybody else. I think in matchups, the Lions match up better with San Francisco than they do the Cowboys. I know the Cowboys a lot, but it's just something about the Cowboys that once you get to Jared Goff, you make him see the ghosts. And Michael Parsons at this time of the year will make him see ghosts. Let it be Sam Williams and everybody's all the line. I really feel that the Cowboys' last draft and this draft are going to come together. Cowboys' last draft is basically a redshirt draft, and that's what everybody forgets about. And our team drafts well. They draft well. I see them taking this dub. Taking
All right,
this.
you want to talk about matchup? Let me ask you this thing. They're a running football team with a great offensive line, right? Can your defense stop their run? And if they can they stop Sam Laporta? Who's going to cover Sam Laporta?
They did, and don't forget, we got our linebacker core is going to be upgraded. They didn't run the ball against us in that game. They didn't. You didn't hear their running game just wasn't effective. Their matchup was was weird, and it's in Dallas. Okay. It being in Dallas, it changes the whole thing. It really does. It's maybe 3 points, but those 3 points count. You know what I'm saying? And Jared Goff, I'm not scared of Jared Goff at all. Like with you, and the parallels is Matthew Stafford. We're putting a lot of respect on Matthew Stafford, but Matthew Stafford sees ghosts, and if you let him, he'll throw that interception and give you the damn game. If not, he'll take a good shot. He's one good shot away of you knocking him out every fucking game, for real. So I have them taking the dub, and yes, it's a little bit of homer, but it's the fucking Lions. And the next is the bye. The next game. I hate this team. I fucking hate this team.
Another Sunday night?
In 4 weeks, they'll have 2 Sunday night games.
Damn. I'm sorry, man.
They're gonna lose this game. They're gonna lose it. See, I had you sweeping them, but when with my team, I got to be more objective. They're gonna lose a heartbreaking game where the score is not going to indicate how they lost. They're going to lose this over something stupid, something Mike McCarthy did. It is. It's going to be something very stupid. And they're going to lose within 4 points. And they're going to play tough.
I see it being a close game, but yeah, I still see this as an L.
They've curve stomped them. They have curve fucking stomped them. But
they did.
It's like I said about you and the Rams. You guys have all the time. You guys lost, but there's got to be that boiling point. There's got to be that breaking point where you guys are going to beat the Rams. All right. Next game. I'm sorry. The Falcons are revamped, and they are in the Georgia Dome, and it's a morning game. Dun, 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 dun. Damn it. But like I said, we're not a younger team. We're an older team with good players. I just, like you said on the the Cowboy podcast, that if it was a primetime game, the Cowboys win this big time.
Yeah.
It's a 12 o'clock game. So it has me. I think the Cowboys are going to barely edge out this win. They win at Atlanta all the time. The crowd is usually, and see, that's another thing. You haven't seen it, but I've seen it with my own eyes. If you go to Carolina, if you go to Tennessee as a Cowboy fan, you go to Washington, it's a Cowboy. You go to Arizona, we got to do it one time. You will be like, are you sure this is my stadium? Because it's a pro Cowboy thing. But I don't trust Kirk Cousins still. Maybe we'll see Penix Jr. by this time. Because they didn't get that kid just to look at him.
No, they paid too much money. They're gonna get a full year out of Cousins at the very least. I think Bijan has a great game against you guys, but I still see them losing.
Bijan Robinson, Miranda Bronco. So I see the Cowboys winning this game.
I played with him.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I was
played against Bijan, but that's what we hated the Broncos. You played with Morgan and Bijan. See what happens when you eat bacon? Anyways. Next game is
division rival.
It's a Monday night.
No, that's not
Battle of the States.
This is still a regular game.
Excuse me, it's the next game. And this is at home. We win this game.
You think so?
I have a lot of doubts. I have confidence in my offensive line. You guys are going to be like, Mike, you were right. And I'm usually right I am intuitive. I talk to ghosts. You know what I'm saying? I know when you're lying to me, and I know when I'm lying to myself. All right.
I don't know, man. I think you guys do go 1-1 against Philly. I see that. I don't see you guys sweeping Philly. But I'm not sure if it's you guys trading off.
Dak Prescott is a size 11 away from winning that damn game and a pass interference of winning that game, because those two games they played, that one went down to a 4-point game and the other one was a goddamn blowout.
But see, let me tell you this though. Philly got better in so many ways.
I've seen this story.
Got faster and better.
I've seen Nandi Asamoah and all these. They always make this dream team, right? Saquon Barkley has never beat the Cowboys.
Man,
Saquon Barkley. The biggest one is what is it? CRC? What's his name? Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
That dude's
each time I say Johnson, you need to watch this movie called Menace to Society. and they say something as Chauncey. I can't say it. It's an F word, Chauncey, and it's not an F-U-C-K. It's more of a something, yeah. If you watch South Park, you'll understand that F word. So I'm not scared of Jalen Hurts. See, it's a quarterback thing. I'm not scared of Jalen Hurts. I'm not scared of Jared Goff.
I'll say this too. Jalen Hurts isn't going to have that good of a year anymore because he lost the ability to do the butt push. He's not going to do
The
that anymore.
butt push.
He lost
Yeah, you
that
the
ability.
butt push. You got a prison. the tush push.
The tush push, yes, the tush push, whatever they want to call it, man. It was a stupid play, and the only reason they were able to do it was because of Jason Kelsey. They're not going to be able to do it anymore. They lost him.
Jason Kelsey. And then you're going to see him on ESPN. You're going to see him. He took RG3's job, poor guy, but it is what it is.
He's a college announcer. He wasn't a pro announcer.
He was corny. He's corny, so it is what it is. So I'll
give you guys the dub on this.
At home, it's a dub at home. It's home. It's a thing. Home is a thing. And the next game, see, this is where people are pissing me the fuck off. All of a sudden, they're gonna be good in a weak ass division. That's a trash division. They're gonna win all the fucking time. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's a trash division though. I don't think. I think that division is gonna.
Who's the quarterbacks? Nice. Name me these grand quarterbacks in this trash ass division. Tell me who the quarterbacks are.
Okay, CJ Stroud, first off, was a really good QB last year.
Yeah, put a fucking gold jacket on him.
Anthony Richardson, for the time he was playing, he was electric. For 4 games.
He has as much snaps as Trey Lance. Don't give me that shit. And he's brittle. Don't give me that shit. When they play a full season and they give me another season, then I believe. Because Jalen Hurts had one season where he played out of his mind, and you saw what happened fucking last year. Don't give me that shit.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a good division. I think Trevor Lawrence, but Anthony Richardson, Trevor Lawrence, Will Levis, and CJ Stroud. They're young quarterbacks.
Trevor Lawrence is Trevor. He's good and then he's bad. He beat the Cowboys and should have won that fucking game, but whatever. He's good. Dude, Tennessee's rebuilding. That's just been a trash division since I've been.
Tennessee had a sneaky good offseason though. They added 2 number 1 corners with Snead, and I forgot who the other one was. Who the other one was, but they had a really good offseason. They added in Ridley. I don't like Ridley, but he's still a decent wide receiver. They got Tony
Calvin was good. He just that year off really affected him, but
it did.
But CJ Stroud, I gotta see his sophomore stuff. You see it. The league catches up to you the next season. So let's say by then, because remember, we're making our predictions today. We're going to do it after the preseason is done, right? So, I see the Cowboys winning this at home. I'm not scared of CJ Stroud. I am not scared of this. Maybe Wilkinson, because he's a monster, but I got guards.
Wilkinson's not on the Texans. He's on the Raiders.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They have Will Anderson. They got Danico Autry and Daniil Hunter on that defensive line. Good.
I ain't scared. Rusher. They got Daniil Hunter. Wow.
I'm just saying you can't just overblow their additions this offseason.
I get it. I get it. They had good momentum, but they made it with a trash division. I can't overlook. I need to see this guy do it for 2 years. All right. Same shit with Jalen Hurts. No, that counts. I've seen Kyler Murray do it for 2 years, then he got hurt, but he did it. He let the team, he let the league catch up to him. You know who's gonna get caught up on too? Love. Everybody love.
So. I think love is a totally different thing because he sat for so long and watched the game, and that's a big thing to be able to see the game like that for so long and learn under A-Rod like that. I think Love is legit.
Well, we'll talk about that. You guys will probably beat them, hopefully.
I think that's an out. I think against them, you guys take it out.
Dude, the Cowboys got a stretch here. I got a dub against the Redskins. I got a dub against the Giants again.
I got those two. Yeah, I think you guys do. But
And
now
then
you got Burrow back
Burrow,
in the
but
Bengals.
that's at home. And
You
they
can't
beat
win
Joe
every
Burrow.
home game,
They
man. You
beat
can't win every
Joe
home game.
Burrow with the Red Rocket. They beat him
I don't
with
know,
Cooper
man.
Rush. They did. They beat him with Cooper Rush. Who did
Against
Joe
Burrow though, or
at?
was it against their backup QB too?
It was
'Cause
Joe
Burrow was hurt
Burrow
last
versus Cooper Rush. All right, I'll give this a now.
I
I'll
think you
give
guys.
this a now for the sake of not being a homer, but I am not scared of that team. I am not.
I'll say this: their team has taken a step back, and I think by that point, T. Higgins won't be on their team. So I'll give
I
you
was
guys
winning
the dub
that
on
game.
this.
It's at home. You know what? I hate to sound crazy or homerish. I really do, because I hate Cowboy fans like this. I am convinced that this running game and this line is gonna be better than everybody talks about. The linebacking core is. I like Marius Lewis-Val.
He's a
like
rookie though. How
Demarion
many times can you get
Overshown.
a rookie linebacker to be NFL starting caliber like that?
I saw Leighton Vander Esch come and do that.
But
I
he was
saw
a
that.
first round pick, first round talent.
Well, you forget we have a second rounder that got hurt, Demarion Overshown. You forget. Overshown is gonna come. Is there?
Isn't Marquise Bell? He was a left outside linebacker or outside linebacker for you.
He was
guys,
a
right?
strong
Isn't he
safety.
going? Yeah, he's going back to safety, right?
Yeah, he was a strong safety, and that was by arrogance. Arrogance! How arrogant can you be? You got away with this so long. They got away with it. Our offense let us get away with it. But when we fell behind, we were fucked.
Yeah.
Fuck. But look at this stretch. Look at this beautiful stretch, right? Dub Carolina.
Dub.
I'm sorry, Bake. I do respect that wide receiver, but that's a dub. That's a dub in the club at home against Tampa Bay. That's a loss against Philly, and that's a dub at home against Washington. We didn't have to even talk about the intricacies, because that's so cake. That is so
I don't know.
cake.
I have the Bucks beating you guys because I feel like somehow, some way, Mike McCarthy will lose that game for you. And I do have that L against Philly in Philly, but I don't know.
It's a primetime game. It's a primetime game. It's the Sunday night game at Dallas. So I don't see that lose. I don't see them losing against Baker Mayfield. And you got to give respect to Baker Mayfield, that the NFL said, you know what would make a good game? Baker Mayfield versus the Dallas Cowboys on a Sunday night. Like that's fucking awesome. So I have the Cowboys losing to Baltimore. I have them losing to San Francisco. I have them
losing against Philly, and that's
the
it.
Bengals. Yeah, really, the Bengals and the dude. I like it. 4-13, one more win than last year. Let's go.
I don't see that. I just don't see that. I don't see how you guys go from last year's team to improving.
Let me see if I can see it. Let me see it. I see it. I fucking see it.
No, I see 10-7. I see 10-7.
10-7. You know, that is a reality. That's more than that. But remember, this is in things are gonna happen. Additions, subtractions, attrition's gonna happen. But I feel good about. I'm just letting you know how good I feel about the downside of the schedule. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And see, one more thing I'm gonna bring up again. You guys going 5-1 in your division. Just like you had my Cardinals going 5-1.
The Cowboys own the division. They sweep the Giants every year. I'm gonna show you these numbers. I wish I didn't have them. Dude,
I know.
Dak Prescott is 10-4 against the Eagles, which is our biggest rival, right? 10-4. 10-4. He's 9-5 versus the Redskins. And it's ridiculous. He's 12-2 versus the Giants. I can't get mad. I until they get quarterbacks, I can't. Jalen Hurts was the closest one, but he's not that guy, and you know it.
I know he's not, but I still see the Eagles having a ridiculous roster. You can't deny that their roster is ridiculous.
They could have a ridiculous roster, but are they going to be mentally strong? You saw what happened last year without Jason Kelce.
Last year, though, they had slow aging vets. They replaced that. You can't just brush that over.
Who are the vets? Well, they did have a good draft. Their secondary is revamped. I'll give you that. I will give you that. But then they're young. Like how you said about my linebackers, they're young in the back end then, right?
They are, but they also got vets to help those players. They still have, what's his name? They still got Slay. They still got Bradbury and Chauncey. That you mix vets with first round talents. That's just the perfect way to build a team.
Well, like I said, what I say, 13-4. You can have it or you don't. He said 10-7. Either way, they're making the playoffs. I have them winning the division for the first time, back-to-back winner of the NFC East
and see,
division.
Again, you gotta take that into account. That is a real thing where nobody has won back-to-back in 20 years.
20
That's
years.
A real thing.
That's as old as you.
Exactly. You can't just brush that over.
Yeah, I can, because fuck the Eagles, fuck the Giants, and fuck the Charmanders. Everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Fatboy Sports Podcast. I appreciate the 4 eyes that are on here. If you have any questions, you know what? I don't even have the comments, bro. I'm there. The comments. Do the comments, dude. Oh, man. Oh, dude. I'm a jerk. Well, Dallas Cowboys. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. You know, it's Friday night. Everybody's probably at the swap meet. It is what it is. But, like, the season is far, 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 far from here. You know what I mean? We don't know what we're going to see. And it's going to be some time, and who knows? Who knows what training camp goes? But which games do you think you're going to see?
What do you mean?
If you go, which games do you think you're going to go see?
I would really love to go see that game against the Rams, but I think if any game, it would probably be the Commanders game at home. I would go to that one just because I know it's a dub. You know, you don't want to go to games.
Dude, it sucks going. Dude, we spent so much money last year. Bro.
Like, I'm not gonna go at home against the Lions. I'm not going to that one because I know we're gonna lose. You don't want to go when you're gonna lose.
But it's awesome, man. It's awesome to go experience it, taking the gamble, and who knows, but it is what it is. And then with my Cowboys, it's just there's a lot of people writing them off, and I'm very Aquarius about that. So if one way is gonna go one way, I'm gonna say no, this and this and this and that. Even if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die on this ship, and I'm gonna go down with this ship. Do you have any other thoughts about your team or anything else?
Everybody's sleeping on us, man. I really do think they're gonna be the 22 Lions, where everybody's gonna get punched in the mouth for all their predictions about us only getting 4 wins. We're gonna win at least 9 games. At least 9 games.
All right. Well, any final thoughts in general? Anything that comes to mind?
You know, I hate Luka.
I hate Luca so much from the Mavericks. I pray to God that they find a way to lose.
Say that again. You hate Luca?
I hate Luka Doncic so much.
Luca has this just crybaby vibe that Devin Booker tends to get, and I can't. It's not good for the game. I can't stand it. I like Anthony Edwards and him storming back and saying he's coming back to Game 7. It's good. We do need an American basketball player to be MVP. I'm sorry, Euros. I'm sorry. Like it's just not the same. So the illegitimate bastard son, Jon Snow, in the sense, freaking Anthony Edwards is bringing that to charge. Say what you're saying.
I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander got robbed. He should have been MVP.
So you're subscribed to the whole Shaquille O'Neal thing, right?
Yeah, he should have been MVP. He was so great. They got the number 1 seed. I'm tired of Jokic. I guess that's where I'm coming from. I'm tired. He
has
of Jokic.
that old man game, bro.
He does.
He's
so nice.
He's
has
solid,
such great
bro.
touch.
And it makes you mad, but he's actually a dope guy to go for. So
he is.
I understand what you mean.
I'm just tired of that. I guess I'm a little salty still from the Suns. But at the same time,
we owned Yoke, but the Suns just lost their depth, and let's not talk about them. They're gobble, fuck with them. But as far as the final message, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and always check up on your people, check up on yourself. I've had a lot of friends of mine, take their own life, leaving kids and people behind. And as men, we carry a lot. We don't open up a lot, and we don't find enough resources to get the help that we need. We do other things, and we have our own demons. We battle our own demons, and you got to just understand that that's more detrimental, and it's putting you in a hole that you'll always find yourself in. It's a dog chasing its tail. So the bars are green for a purpose, because green is a mental health ribbon. It's the mental health color, and I really wanted to just say, anybody that's listening, reach out, contact anybody you haven't heard from or acting funny, even at your work. Ask them what's going on, what's going on, how do you feel, and let them talk. Let somebody talk and let them clear their face. And if you need a higher power, find the higher power. Do not be afraid to ask for help. And that's all we could say. So prayers to y'all. Anything else?
You good? I said, let's go Pacers right now. They're up 88-72.
Fuck the Knicks and fuck Stephen A. Smith. Fuck
exactly. Let's go Pacers.
Let's go Pacers tonight. Remember, check on yourselves, take care of your people, and always, always take out that motherfucking garbage. God bless. Peace.
Later.